All right, we have a lot to talk about tonight.
You can hear that rain really picking up here in Birmingham.
It started right here in the South Birmingham, northern part of Homewood, right around 2 o'clock this afternoon, and it's not going to let up anytime soon. The heaviest part of it may have passed Tuscaloosa temporarily, but there's more building down to the south. Just a steady driving rain right now, 62 with a south wind around 6 miles per hour. Just west of Tuscaloosa in Coker, over 2.5 inches of rain just so far today. Aliceville has nearly 2.5 inches. And since I put these numbers into the computer system, we've probably already added up over 2.5 inches in Aliceville. We're likely a little bit over 2.1 in Forestdale and pushing 1.25 inches in the Homewood area as we speak. Now, there is one heavier batch of storms that's still moving east of Pell City into Calhoun County and Etowah County. Not much lightning with that. You can see temperatures are mainly in the 60s, and even though it's warm, these are not severe thunderstorms, thankfully. So there goes the heavier downpours through the Anniston area over toward Sacs and Weaver, Jacksonville, into Alexandria, arcing down to the southwest here across Talladega County, Shelby County, Chilton County, and then there's another batch of heavy storms down closer to the Demopolis area. It's just past Demopolis and passing Galleon, running right along Highway 80 through the southern part of Hale County into Perry County. And these are tracking toward the east, northeast at close to 40 miles per hour. So that's likely going to make it into the Clanton area right about 5:45 to 6 o'clock this evening. So there's our one batch of heavier downpours here over Calhoun and Talladega counties. And then to the southwest, there's a whole pipeline of heavy rain and some embedded thunderstorms from Meridian, Mississippi, all the way up into Pickens County and Tuscaloosa County. So rain is going to be going on for several more hours. It's not stopping around here anytime soon, because you look down to the southwest, there's another batch developing out here over Louisiana and Texas. And while that may not be quite as heavy as what has already passed through here today, it's just going to keep it hanging around through the night. By 9 o'clock this evening, we have a band of fairly heavy rain extending from around Sand Mountain in northeast Alabama through the Birmingham area down to Tuscaloosa County, and then south of there toward New Bern and Forkland and over toward Livingston and York and Meridian. Late tonight, that fizzles out, moves to the east, and another surge of moisture comes in overnight through tomorrow morning. So get ready for some more locally heavy downpours at the bus stop and for the morning commute tomorrow, and then more heavy downpours developing tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Finally, by about 6 to 7 p.m., a lot of this stuff starts to shift out of East Alabama. So here's the timeline for the heaviest rain on Thursday. Look at this first bullet point, though. Downpours are possible outside of that main time. So this doesn't mean it's not raining outside those times. This is just when you expect the heaviest stuff. 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. west of Birmingham, about 4 to as late as midnight east of Birmingham. Flood watch through Thursday, several waves of rain, most of us 2 to 4 inches by Thursday night. Total rainfall around here through Saturday, though, could be pretty significant. I think a lot of places are going to go at least to 2 to 3 inches, if not some going as high as 5 inches of rain. So we stay in the 60s, more rain and thunderstorms over the next 24 hours. It may not be raining every minute of the day and night, but there's rain at just about any point here. So impact weather again tomorrow, no severe storms on Thursday, showers Friday. Could see a few severe storms on Saturday, especially over eastern Alabama, starting about 10 o'clock in the morning and going till about 7 o'clock in the evening. Strong wind, hail, maybe a tornado threat. It's a low end risk right now, but we're watching it. Behind that, it's cooler and drier going into next week. You're watching WVTM.